Traveling to Ireland and wondering how to power your electronic devices? I'm here to help you out. Hi, my name is Phil Ryan and I'm the co-owner and tour designer for Inroads Ireland Tours Off the Beaten Track. I'm also a professional audio engineer with years of experience using gizmos and gadgets all over the world. So when traveling with electronic devices, there are two main things to consider: the voltage and the type of plug adapter you're going to need. Now, if you're from the US or Canada, the voltage in your home is 110 volts. But in Ireland and the rest of the European Union, as well as Australia and New Zealand, the voltage is 230 volts. But the good news is most devices like your cameras, your phones, even things like your tablets and laptop computers, they'll happily work on 110 volts and 230 volts, but it's still very important to check that they can to avoid electrical accidents. Now, to check the voltage on your device, look on the back of the power supply or sometimes on the device itself close to where the cord is attached. Generally on a device you'll see a range between 100 to 240 volts. This means your device will run just fine anywhere the voltage is within this range. But if you only see a single number, then your device is not intended for use anywhere the voltage is higher, and to use them with 230 volts power, you'll need a transformer. This is basically a device that converts 230 volts down to a safer 110 volts. You simply plug it into an outlet, your device into the transformer, and voila, you've got juice. Now, since this is usually a heavy and bulky option, I'd recommend leaving anything that requires one at home unless it's necessary. Now, the next and most obvious thing you'll notice when you get to Ireland is the outlets are very different to what you have back home. And in order to plug your device in, you're going to need an adapter like this one. You simply attach your device and you plug away. Now, most of the time, this is all you're going to need, and you can get these and transformers at most big electronics or department stores and certainly online. So let's talk about some other things worth considering when traveling to Ireland. Outlets in Ireland often have switches, and you'll need to make sure it's in the on position if you want to have power. And in some hotel rooms, you'll find your room key or the tag it's attached to is also used to turn the power on in your room. There'll be a special slot close to the door or light switch to slide it into, and the power will come on. Now, this can be useful if you want to save power while you're out, but can be annoying if you're trying to charge your device while you're out exploring. So get in the habit of charging everything while you're sleeping so it's ready to go for the next day. Hairdryers are almost always supplied in accommodations throughout Europe, so you won't need to bring one. Also in Ireland, you'll rarely find hairdryers or even outlets in bathrooms. This is because the higher voltage has a greater potential to cause an accident when close to water. You'll get lucky sometimes and find one hardwired to a special holder deemed bathroom safe. Usually though, hairdryers are tucked away in a closet or desk drawer somewhere in your room. One thing I like to take along is a small extension lead like this one with multiple outlets. That way I can use just one adapter for a few devices. It also gives me flexibility when an outlet's in an inconvenient spot like behind a bed or a little too far away. It's also handy in an airport where you can share one of those precious outlets with somebody else. So hopefully I've answered any questions you may have had and helped you plan your Irish vacation. And remember to check our Trip Prep FAQ page on our website inroadsireland.com for other useful tips and answers to common questions. So thanks for watching, and if you found this video useful, please like it or share it with your friends. So slán beo, goodbye and live well.